think if you had to rank the 3 biggest things why people wouldn't want to get rid of their cable television, it'd be 1, news, 2, sports, 3, professional wrestling.
Hi friends, welcome back to Can Do Budgeting. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on the video. A little bit about me. My name is Erin. I'm a married 32-year-old Canadian cash stuffer and a zero-based budgeter, and I'm here to try and get my family out of debt and into some savings for our future. If this sounds like content you might be interested in, please kick back, relax, and let's hang out for a little bit. So I'm not going to lie to you, friends. I filled out my entire February calendar thinking it was filming, and I wasn't filming. So I'm just gonna go over what I added and why. I had a little cheat sheet here. What I did was I just wrote down the date all our bills came out, any holidays or birthdays, any extra payments that are coming out, and all of our paydays so that we are prepared for February. So the reason that this is important is that you can see everything that's coming out, everything that's expected of you, all the money that you have to have in your bank account in time for these to come out. So in the dark green, I added in our paydays. So it goes Aaron, Jordan, Aaron, Jordan, Aaron. In the light green, I added in our bills. I don't always put in the denominations because I've done it for so long now that I know how much it is. If you're first starting out, you might want to add in for everything. It's this bill and this is the amount. So we have a $30 Klarna payment coming out on the 3rd and the 17th. Those are my last 2 payments for the new envelopes that I bought on Etsy. 100% worth the price. I just wanted something clean that wouldn't cost a fortune to ship to me, and they are perfect. I really like them. So we have things like taxes, Disney Plus, our VPN, insurance, student loan, bank fees, and Kindle. The red is our holidays. So my father-in-law's birthday is on the 2nd, and Lucy does have a groom that day. The 2nd is also Groundhog Day, but I don't do anything for that, so I didn't bother adding it in. 14th, as you can see by all my little hearts, is Valentine's Day. We're just going to order in some Chinese food and watch some TV. I was mentioning when I thought I was recording that we just finished the 1st season of Ted. I didn't know that they were putting out a TV show, but there is currently 2 movies. If you like the movies, I highly recommend the TV show. It is very vulgar. If you don't like vulgar shows with cursing and things that probably shouldn't be said out loud, I would stay clear of it. But we really enjoyed it. So we'll find something else to watch on Valentine's Day, maybe a movie. And then my little W2, W3, W4s, that was me trying to figure out when our extra pay is. So I mentioned that we do still have, I'm gonna go back to January here, we do still have this payday. So this was our week 4 for January, was last week. So we took out all of our bill money after this payday. So this one, we are hopping straight into February week 1, which I know can be confusing because it is still in January. But this will be for February week 1. And then if you go back to February, the 1st will be week 2, the 8th will be week 3, the 15th will be week 4, and then the 22nd of February will be an extra paycheck for us, which means since we only cash stuff our bills 4 times a month, which really breaks it up good for us, this paycheck in February will be extra. This will only go to savings, sinking funds, debt, anything but our bills. And then at the end of February, we will start stuffing week 1 of March. So you can see having a calendar is a good way to lay everything out, see what you have to pay. So when I'm doing the budgeting for February 1st, I will know that on the 3rd, I have a Klarna payment coming out. So I will make sure that's part of our budget. I'm not sure if Klarna will actually pull the payments on Saturday or if they'll bump it to Monday, but any other bills, so the Spotify is on the 24th, which is a Saturday, so they will bump that to Monday. That's when our Spotify payment will come out. But for consistency's sake and the fact that I just know that it comes out on the 24th of every month, I just put it in on the 24th, and I know that it will bump if it falls on a weekend. So now we are also going to do some budgeting for our last paycheck in January, which happens to be the paycheck that we are going to fund for February week 1. We know that that's a Jordan pay, so let's go back to February. So I started my little budget sheet here. I do have a free copy of this linked in my description box and also linked below. So for income, I just made a note up here that it's for week 1 of February. The date we're getting the money is the 25th of January. The source is Jordan, and he gets $800. We do usually pull $50 from our savings. We do have a savings set aside specifically to supplement this number while he's going to school. Because the government is funding him to go to school, we don't get as much as we did when he was working full-time. So this is kind of a low number for us, so we supplement until this money runs out, of course. This money is starting to run out, so we're hoping he can get a job over the summer and we can squirrel away our dollars for his next school year. So we determined we have $850 to work with. My deductions, my groceries are the first thing. We did just have to up this from $200 to $250 a week because I was consistently going over. Like every week I was getting groceries, it was $230, $240, and instead of having to pull that off of our credit card or out of another envelope, I've decided just to budget for the $250. We are budgeting $20 a week for the firefighters 50-50 here in Nova Scotia. I've decided to buy my tickets Thursday nights at 8 p.m. because I do pay attention to who's winning it. Sometimes it's up over like $100,000 and $150,000, like big time money. So I do want to pay attention to the trends and who's winning and whatnot. So this is when I determined is my best chance to win. Our debt payments, since we don't have anything that has to come out from this paycheck, we are going to wait. We're going to go back and pay our bills and then see what we have left, if anything, and then come back and look at our debt payments. So let's get my calculator out. Sorry, that was a lot of talking. I was just trying to make up for the filming that I already did. So we have $850 to work with. We're taking away $250 for groceries and $20 for our lottery tickets. So now we have $580 to work with, and that will cover our monthly bills if we have room to add anything into our spending or savings and any debt payments we want to make. So we don't usually have tons to work with on Jordan's paydays. As I said, they're lower than we're used to, but because he's going to school, it's only going to go up when he gets out and gets a job in his field. So we have $580 to work with altogether. So let me make sure that we're recording. We're recording. Okay. So for monthly bills, these are the things that need to be paid. If nothing else gets stuffed, as long as this is paid, our bills are paid, there's a roof over our head, we have groceries, we're good to go. So I have little notes on my tracker that shows me how much a bill is monthly, how much I'm stuffing weekly, and the payment plan for that bill. So where it's coming out of, when it comes out, and whatnot. So we know for kids, this is for child support. I need to turn this sideways again. I'm really sorry. We are going to be stuffing $105. And because this is our first cash stuffing of the month, technically, we're only going to have $105 in that envelope once we do the stuffing. So rent will get $175. We know this because a month it's $700, so 700 divided by 4 is $175. Insurance will get $35, and then it will have $35. Taxes will get $35, and ditto. Student loan gets $30. Kudo's going to get $30. Bank fees are going to get $5. Spotify will get 5. Kindle will get 5. Disney Plus will get 5. VPN we're going to skip because that only needs $10, so we can worry about that later in the month. Oh. Oh. I dropped the lighter in the candle. I am having the worst luck. Ugh. I don't even know. You guys, I am having the worst luck. So, you saw the lighter fiasco. Yeah, I'm leaving that in too. So we left off, my phone died around Steam. So we budgeted $15 for... Nope. We budgeted nothing because we have $15 in Steam. Waiting until Jordan is ready to use it. Flea treatments. Yeah, so let me tell you what happened. So I recorded this video first without pressing the record button. Second, I actually did press record, but then it died halfway through. So we're back. Our candle is not lit. I'm a little frazzled. But we're here. Oh, here.
No, it's okay.
Here, try again.
Oh, that's soft wax there.
That is soft wax. Oh, yeah, your finger's just right in it.
That's all right. All right, that's it. I'm done helping.
This is really good. This is going really good.
Yeah.
This is funny. This is real life. People like real life.
Is that right?
Okay, so flea treatment, not getting anything. It has 50. I told you this before, but I'll tell you again because it's gone into the abyss. We only need 2 of the 4 flea treatments that we usually need because we have 2 for the cats stashed already. Layla Meds we're skipping. Lucy Groom is going to get 10. Dog food will get 5. And Amazon we are skipping. And I did want to just make a note and say that this is fully funded for Amazon, which is due in June of 2024. But I have absolutely no problem pulling this and using it for something else if we need it, because Amazon is not a necessity. So if someday in the future I pull this out and reallocate it, please do not be surprised. So that brings us to having $445 stuffed into our bills. So if we subtract $445 from the $580, we still have $135 to work with. So that can go towards our extra debt payments or go towards some of our spending. As you can see, I did choose savings actually. So Valentine's Day is going to get 10, Easter's going to get 5. Christmas for Parker, Lily, and the family are going to get $25 each. Look at my candle. Oh, this is a sad state of affairs. It's aesthetically pleasing. So Christmas, $20 each for Parker, Lily, and family. And birthdays, Parker's getting 20. Lily has a little bit extra in there. And so we're skipping her this week. And family is getting 20. So I'll show you. We had $135, so we are doing a zero-based budget here as always. So we're going to subtract everything we're taking out of that. So $10 is going into my brother's wedding. We just want to have some money set aside for a present. We are going to need gas because he's about an hour away is where he's getting married. And maybe new outfits for the kids, but they're still small, so their outfits are relatively cheap. So we are going to have, that will give us $125 in wedding. And our final 10, that when we take away, we get 0, and that's why they call it the zero-based budgeting, is going towards tires because we do need a new set of summer tires and a new set of winter tires. So that's it for our savings. So we put $135 in savings, $445 towards bills, $250 to groceries, $20 for the lottery. That brings us to our $850 that we started with. So we've successfully done the zero-based budgeting. If you guys liked this video, as chaotic as it has been, I encourage you to hit the subscribe down below, maybe the like button, and let me know that you're here in the comments. I love to hang out with you guys, and I will see you for Friday when we do this cash stuffing, and I hope you guys have a great week, better than mine. Bye.
You're just God's farts. That recording?